Hello everybody, sorry for waking you up at like 12:19, but there is an issue that is is pretty serious that I think I need to address right now. Um so um by the way, if any of you are about to ask right now, don't worry, I'm fine. There's nothing personal in my life going on. I'm fine. Uh Although kind of could say it's kind of a personal issue. Um Just hold on a second. Let me check my screen. Um, is it out? Yes. I'll get to that in a moment. I'll get to that in a moment. But yes, it does somewhat concern the current state of public broadcasting here in America. Yes, it does. Um, let's see. Smoothly. All right. Okay. All right. Looks like we're doing all right. Anyways, in case y'all haven't heard, um, um, our current president, which I shall not be naming at this time, just led a major just led a major effort to defund public media here in the good old US of A. So that includes like PBS, NPR, Corporation of Public Broadcasting, pretty much all of that. Um and it's it's not looking good for it's not looking good at all. Like, but thank you, Ashlyn. But it's a very serious matter. Uh, yeah. So basically, the president just made this led a major efforts to like defund public media. PBS, NPR, Corporation for Public Broadcasting. No. Does VOA, does Voice of America count? I don't know. Maybe it should. I don't know. Uh. Anyways. Uh. It's nothing short of a mess right now. It's nothing short of a mess right now. Um, a bunch of PBS stations, pretty much all of them aren't really receiving as much funding for their programs, and some of them are at risk of shutting down. Most notably, the Corporation of Public Broadcasting, which produces and provides funding for a lot of PBS programs. Uh, Let me just pull this up real quick. Um, you know uh, hold let me just load up the image. I'm sorry if my internet's acting pretty slow today. I don't know why. Anyways. Open image. Let me share my screen real quick, everybody. Corporation for Public Broadcasting. These guys. These guys. These guys, you see them at, like, pretty much the end of every single PBS show. They actually provide more of a purpose than just like a what we see like pretty much every PBS show. Uh, they actually produce this, along with this, all the PBS member stations, and um, to provide funding and produce a lot of the PBS shows. The same, yeah, this corporation right here has also announced that they're going to begin winding down their operations in, I think, September. They said. And just so you know, PBS and NPR aren't shutting down outright. And you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Hardcode. The Public for Public Broadcasting provides a very, very important service to not only public television, but television as a whole. And to see it shut down, to see it go out like this, it's a real shame. And you know what else I found out? I was moving on YouTube. I saw Alden, you guys know Alden Moeller, the guy that created like PTLE and all that stuff. Um, WQED. I found out from him that WQED, one of the first, one of the first educational public TV stations to ever go on the air. Like, I'm talking way back in the NET days. These guys, who, the same station behind, television legend Mr. Rogers, WQED is next on the chopping block. Because of the lack of funding, WQED in Pittsburgh is considering closing down. This and it's a shame. It really is a freaking shame to see one of the OGs, one of the original heavyweights of public television, now considering closing down. And actually, yeah, it was one of the first. It was the country's fifth. It was our fifth public TV station. Yeah, and this is one of this is one of the public TV legends. These are like the same guys that made like freaking Mr. Rogers, Carmen Sandiego, Daniel Tiger. A lot of shows for PBS. Let's see, what else do they do? They are, oh, first time I actually hearing this. They actually produced a number of National Geographic specials. That's actually so. Yeah, these were one of the OGs, one of the heavyweights of public TV, and it's just to see them go out like this is a real shame. Um, so yeah, so yeah, public TV here in the States is in a pretty perilous state right now, and you may be wondering, what can I do to um support them? You know, um, well, one thing you can do besides obviously watching, by obviously like tuning in to your local PBS station is donating. Um, in case in case you somehow didn't know, every pretty much every single pretty much every single PBS station um is pretty much non-commercial and relies on like donations from like the Corporation of Public Broadcasting, foundations and stuff such as uh I can't think any off the top of my head, but like foundations and stuff, and also through like um viewer donations. They really viewer donations would really help them out. So um if you can, if you can, please, please, I'm saying this with all my heart. Please consider donating to your local PBS station. It doesn't have to be a lot, and it would really help them out because it is a very perilous and uncertain time for public broadcasting, and we often we take it for granted more often than we think. Public broadcasting, and especially PBS and NPR, are beautiful gifts that we should cherish. That we, the people, should really cherish more. And something that I really cherish because PBS, along with Nick Jr. and stuff, PBS Kids especially, and Sprout were huge parts of my childhood. Um, they introduced me to a lot of my favorite shows. A lot of my favorite shows. Sesame Street, Bob the Builder, Barney and Friends, Clifford were huge parts of my childhood, and of course, can't forget the Little Blue Engine. See, PBS was a really big part of my childhood, and this is this is what it's a really big part of my childhood. And this is why I want to get the message out there to see if I can do like something. Um, if you can, please, please, please consider donating to your local station. Because um, if anyone here's tuning in, I want you to I want you to spread this hashtag around. Um, I can't donate right now because I don't really have any money right now, but let's just spread this around, just hashtag around anywhere you can, I guess. Um, say public TV, say public broadcasting in general, cause cause this is not just about PBS. This is not just about PBS. This is about NPR. It's about VOA. It's about public media in America in general. It's about the people. It's about the people watching. It's about our future children. You know, it's children's fault. Yeah, PBS back in the day had some really good shows, and even now, PBS still has good shows. I haven't been, of course, I really haven't been like tuning in really, because I kind of like grew out of that stuff for the most part, except for Thomas, I guess. But other than that, PBS still has some really good worthwhile shows, both on the main channel and PBS Kids as well. And a lot of their spin-off networks have something worthwhile too. Create, um, it's uh, they really do have something worthwhile. And this is not just about me. This is not just about PBS. It's not just about the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. It's about all of it. It's about the future of public media here in the United States. It's about all. It's about everything. It's about PBS. It's about NPR. It's about all the stations that um rely on the funding and the viewers to help make this whole thing possible. WGBH, WNET, WHYY. Uh, not only the big players but the little players as well. All the little stations as well. And and most of all, it's about the viewers, the people that are watching in and tuning in. And more than ever, it's about the future of public media as a whole in this country. So, if you can, please chip in, do anything you can to try and support your local public TV station, your local public radio station. Um, and if you can't donate, just spread the word, or better yet, just watch. PBS has um most, if not all, of the PBS stations out there have free live streams right now. If you go to the 13 website, go to 13's website right now, they have a live stream on there right now. You can tune in and watch right now. if you can't donate or anything, just tune in. Just tune in. They have some really worthwhile stuff. And if you can't even do that, just spread the word. Just spread the word. Every single little bit of work you guys do counts. And if this gains enough traction, maybe we could make a difference. Maybe we could see like the Corporation for Public Broadcasting come back, or successor to it. Um, like I said, every single little bit counts. And this means, and it would mean the world to me, because PBS means the world, means the absolute world to me. I grew up with it. I love their shows. I love the logos. I love the work that goes into. I love the work and the love that goes into each and every single one of their programs, and PBS really just PBS really just like stands out from all the NBCs and ABCs and CBS. PBS really is in a class of its own, and it would really, really, really be a shame if we were to lose it. So please, 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 if you can, if you're able to, donate, tune in, spread the word, spread the hashtag, Save Public Broadcasting. Matter of fact, I'll put it on my Discord profile right now, because every single little bit counts. Because PBS as a whole really, really, really means the world to me, and to lose it would really be a travesty. Not just to people like us who grew up with the shows on PBS, but it would really be a loss to the American public as well, especially when you consider what the current administration is considering replacing it with. Because so if you haven't already, please, please, please consider donating to your local station. Don't like tuning in, or just spreading the word. Every little bit counts. Thank you. And if you've been listening, if you've been tuned in for this long, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up, go to bed for now. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. This is Lee Stevens Bush for KNKJ Channel 55. Signing off. Have a good night. Make sure to do whatever you can to save public television. And as always, in parting, I wish you love, peace, and soul.